Hey y'all, it's Steve, Hobo with Wood, and this is a special request video. We're going to try and make it short and sweet. I've demonstrated this a few times in a couple of my live streams, but I've never done a featured video on it. And here we're going to talk about how do you get a smaller stroke when you don't want a stroke quite so large. What do you do? Stay tuned. All right, when I talk about stroke, I talk about the size of the line if you're using an SVG or not a clip art or any type of image, to where when it's a really big image, the stroke size or the size of the lines, they look good. The problem you run into is whenever you start reducing that image and you want to make it really small or relatively small compared to its original size. Well, images with a large stroke size like that, when you begin to squeeze them down, then they can almost start to turn into a little black blob because there's just not room for everything. So how do you fix that? Well, it's really, really easy. We're going to reduce the stroke size of each line with just a few simple clips. So let's go jump over here to LightBurn. All right, I'm going to bring in my bulldog from my dogs library. So dog boxer. All right, that's a really good strong image, good strong lines. That's going to look good engraved in a large size. He's about 6.5 inches, 170 mil, or yeah, about 6.7 inches tall. But let's say if we wanted to do this one on a coaster. Coaster's about 4 inches. You're going to leave a half inch around the edge, so that leaves you about 3 inches of image area. If there's any wording around it, then say the boxer itself, he needs to be about 2 inches tall. So if I take this same image, duplicate it, and bring it over here, let's grab, there we go, bring it over here, and we're going to tell it to go to 2 inches or about 50 mil tall. Now that image, doing a side-by-side comparison, there you see some good detail around the dog. Here he's, especially around his eyes, it's really, really dark, not a lot of detail in the face of the dog. Well, to improve that, we're going to reduce the stroke size or the size of the lines creating the artwork. And I'm going to grab this image and I'm going to go over to my offset tool. I'm going to do, let's put it in metric. We're going to use millimeters, and we're going to go to the offset tool, and we're going to do an offset of a 0.02. We're going to do an inward offset round. We're not going to do outer shapes only. We do want to select the resulting objects, and we want to delete the original objects and optimize. So turn off the first one, turn on the other three. You're doing an inward 0.02 offset and a round, and you say okay. Now you can't see a whole lot of difference there, but now that you've set that up, all you got to do is select that image, hold control, and select, and just left click on the offset tool. That made it a little better, and I'm going to rapid fire this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and now you can really start to see his eyes light up, and we'll go again 8, 9, 10. As that might be a little bit too thin, but you see the difference that it makes. His nose now is really, that's too much. We need to see more on his nose. So how do I do that? Well, let's just select ungroup. In fact, I'm going to go undo first. I'm going to bring back some of the detail about to there. And then I'm going to ungroup this image, and then I'm going to select just the nose, just that image right there. And we're going to go back to control, and we're going to do the opposite. We're going to go outward and say okay, and hold control. And that just puts that, fills that nose area back up a little bit. You might even go in there and say, you know what, I don't even like that, whatever's in there. That's okay. Then just go in here and go to node editing. I'm going to put it in line mode, and I'm going to select all of these wobbly Q, curly Q things and hit the letter D and delete that. And then just bring that up maybe like that. And let's see what that looks like. Alt Shift W. And that might be a little bit better. I don't know. But that wasn't what this is about. This was about how to reduce the stroke size. And even if you got this one, you say, you know what, I just don't like how bold the lines are. It's the same thing. Do offset, O2, inward, round, outer shapes only is turned off. The other three are turned on, and say okay. And hold control, and you can just keep doing that. And you might say, you know what, I like that better. I don't like it so bold. But this is a trick that I use quite often. I find it comes in extremely handy in many situations, especially when you've got something that's just the lines are too thick. This reduces the stroke size quick, simple, and easy, and you can do it in very small increments and undo to bring it back if it gets too small. So this was a special request by Jim, and I've been contacted several times, and I've demonstrated this several times in many live streams, but I've never made just a feature how-to on this. So you can, everybody say thanks, Jim, for asking for this video, because that's how it came to be. So big shout out to the support from my patrons. Without my patrons, this channel would not exist. Please consider going over to patreon.com/hobowithwood, becoming a regular supporter of this channel to keep these videos coming. I am Steve, Hobo with Wood. Be sure you, there it is, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on anything in future videos. Once again, I'm Steve, Hobo with Wood, and I'm out.